Greetings all, Frog here, and I am here to talk to you about the YouTube changes. I don't do one of these videos very often, but I figured that it was appropriate to address the group at this time because the changes will actually affect this channel as it stands right now. You may have heard that YouTube changed their rules today. It's the 17th of January. And they have decided that the YouTube Partner Program, of which I am a member, the minimum requirements are changing. Instead of grandfathering in all of the channels that are already there, they've decided that they're going to boot out anybody that doesn't meet the minimum requirements, and that's just going to be their practice going forward, which I kind of understand, but at the same time is sort of annoying for me because I have been a partner now for almost 3 years, and it is changing. So what are the big changes? Well, it used to be that you needed 10,000 views to become eligible for the YouTube Partner Program, and it didn't start at 10,000. I got in before it was 10,000. They raised it to 10,000, and I don't know if they grandfathered people in then or not because I had already surpassed 10,000 views by this point. We're over 250,000 unique views at this point in time on the channel. And so what they've done is they've changed the requirements to being two things. You have to maintain two things. One, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. And two, you have to have over 4,000 hours of watch time on the channel in the past 12-month period. And I think it's rolling, but they weren't very clear about that. I assume that that's the only way they could do this that would make sense. So we have to maintain those two requirements in order to maintain the YouTube Partner Program. What are the benefits of being in the YouTube Partner Program? Good question. One, there'll be monetization of videos, which, granted, I don't make a lot of money at all on this channel, but I definitely don't make a lot of money on YouTube advertising because my CPM is very low because there's not a lot of subscribers to this channel, and we knew that. And that was sort of built in. Like, you could be a YouTube partner and you just weren't making a lot of money, and that was kind of okay. YouTube was like, hey, you're producing content, that's great, we love you, go ahead and have a little bit of kickback. And so you might be thinking, oh, well, cool, we'll sync Frog's channel and then we won't have to watch advertisements anymore. Well, that's not true because they'll still put advertisements on the videos. I just won't get any money from it. So I can't tell YouTube, hey, don't put ads on my videos. They're going to put ads on any video that they deem appropriate to put videos on. On my channel, are they going to put a lot of advertisements on them to begin with? No, probably not. And honestly, based on the ad revenues and what I've seen of the advertising statistics, they don't put a lot of advertisements on my videos to begin with, even being in the partner program and having monetized my videos. So that goes away. It's annoying. Like, it is part of an income stream. I mean, I make enough on YouTube to basically pay for the things that are the basic minimums that I need to operate the channel. Now, of course, I make some other money from Patreon, which again is not a lot of money. Like, this is not anywhere near a full-time job. This is just a hobby for me in terms of the money that's bringing in. And I'm not saying, hey, let's go make this a full-time enterprise. That's not the point of this video. So granted, there is Patreon, but that basically just pays for my web hosting. I mean, web hosting and TubeBuddy, that's about it. And so it's not about the money for me. What it is about the tools. By no longer being a partner, I lose access to a lot of the tools that make making YouTube videos better. So it will become more challenging for me to try and get more subscribers and grow out of the niche market without being a partner, which is crazy because then they say, well, just grow your channel and you can be a partner again. One, if I drop out of the partner program, they say it's at least 2 to 3 months before they can reinstate an account. Let that sink in. If we don't hit the limits that we need to by their drop-off date, which is February 20th, then it will be at least 2 to 3 months after that point before I can be a partner again, and we lose access to all of those tools. Am I still going to produce videos? Yes. I'm not going anywhere just because I'm no longer a YouTube partner, and it hasn't happened yet. There is still time to save it, and I'll mention how we can do that in a minute. But what it might mean is that I have to produce less content or focus my attention elsewhere, because I'm already not a partner at Twitch. But it's easier to be a Twitch partner now than it is a YouTube partner. So do I switch to Twitch? I don't know. I already know there's at least one viewer that would be a hardship for because the country in which he lives is notoriously bad for dealing with Twitch. It's just easier with YouTube. And frankly, I'd like to stay with YouTube. That's what helped launch this channel, and I'm much more of a YouTube video producer, even though I'm in a niche market, than I am a Twitch streamer. That's not what this channel has really ever been about. So let's talk about the limits. Obviously, you can look down to the lower right hand, your right hand, of course, my left, as you see me, hi left, actually, would it be right? I don't know, wherever it is, it's down there. I don't have 1,000 subscribers. That's what this big push is going to have to be about, is getting to 1,000 subscribers any way that we possibly can. Basically, if every one of my current subscribers got one of their friends to subscribe, we'd be set. We'd never have to worry about this again until they change the rules again, because that's what YouTube does, but that's another video. What realistically would have to happen is that you share this with at least 5 to 10 of your friends, and I get maybe 5% of those people, which is a very generous rate of return on things like that. And then we'll get up to 1,000. Regardless, for the next month on almost every one of my videos, there's going to be a long push. It's almost like we're in like public broadcasting, the week where they beg for money. I'm not begging for money. You don't have to pay me a dime. You don't want to support this channel monetarily? I get it. I understand. I was a poor college student once. Now I'm a poor middle-aged adult. So I understand that not everyone has money. I'm not asking for money. What I am asking is for a little bit of your time to help share this channel around. If you've been thinking, gosh, I've been meaning to show this to my friend, I think he'd really like it, maybe he'd subscribe to it, now is the time. If you could do that for me, it would be tremendously appreciated, because that is the challenge we're facing. You may think, Frog, whoa, 4,000 hours? That's a long time. Aren't you worried about that? No, because you guys are awesome. While I only have 862 subscribers, those people, and then the people who watch that don't necessarily subscribe possibly, watch a lot of my videos, and that is very humbling. Their minimum requirement of 4,000 hours, we're averaging right now about 10,500 hours a year. That's a lot of YouTube, and I really appreciate that you're choosing to watch me for those 10,500 hours a year. We're 2.5 times their minimum requirement in terms of watch time. Shouldn't that be enough? Yes, it should, but it's not. You have to do both. So far, everything that I've reached out for has been met with a form letter, but I'm assuming if anyone ever talks to me, that they're gonna be like, look, we appreciate that you do get a lot of watch time, and we know your channel is really, really watched, but you don't have 1,000 subscribers, so shove off. I mean, it's like any other feature that they limited the number of subscribers. That's why I don't have Super Chat yet, because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. This is not a plea to get Super Chat. This is honestly just to keep the tools that make having this channel easy. And I really don't want this to start feeling too much like work without having some sort of work element to it, right? Because it's not work. I'm not making this a full-time work. I'm not asking for you guys to come up with that level of support. I'm just saying, hey, we're a niche market here. I know the pond is not huge. I get that. I'm well aware. But I'd like to think we could be bigger. We could, at least, we're 138 people short right now. If we could get 138 people to subscribe to this channel by February 20th, I wouldn't worry about it. Why am I worried? We've never had a month with that big of an increase in subscribers. That's why I'm worried. I don't know what to do, but I'm going to try and find out. If you have ideas and suggestions for things that I can do, because I'm not putting this all on you guys. I'm willing to put in the work too. I just don't know what to do differently or additionally that could help get us over that hurdle. So if you do know, please share it in the comments down below, because I'd like to read them, and let's talk about this and figure out how we can get to that 1,000 person limit and then stay there, because we know that YouTube likes to purge subscribers, because it's not that they're going after channels, it's just that people, their accounts disappear, their accounts go dormant. I understand that. You've got to keep a clean house. I'm there. So that really means we need like 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 subscribers. And I think we could do that, because maybe it's just my ego talking, but based on the comments that I've received and the feedback that I'm receiving, this channel's good enough to have 5, 10, 15, 20,000 subscribers possibly. It's just a matter of what can we do to get to that point. So this is my plea. This is my ask for you. I need your help. Either share this video around and get every one of your friends to subscribe, and don't send this to some sort of bot-like thing, because that's not going to work, because YouTube's smart, and they're going to purge all those people, and we'll be back in the same situation. We need real, honest-to-goodness people, even if they're not going to watch a lot of videos. If they're going to watch a couple of these, if you think maybe they'd like GeoGuessr, show them to GeoGuessr. Say, hey, he's got a lot of videos, right? Just subscribe to the channel. You don't have to hit the bell, like you don't want all those notifications, because I mean, it's 21 notifications a week, right? I get that, but you don't need the bell, because every morning at 6 a.m. he releases GeoGuessr, or every day at noon, excuse me, he releases Factorio. You don't have to worry about being on the bell. Subscribe to it and then come back and watch, because the videos will be there, because you've got 3 years of history of him hitting every single video target with some few exceptions. And at one point he was doing 5 videos a day. Now he's only doing 3. So I mean, come on, it's easy. Share it around. Help me that way. That would be tremendous. And it's easy. You don't have to put in a lot of time or a lot of effort to do that. So that's one thing. 2, if you can come up with ideas of what things I can do to help get more subscribers, I'm on board. Again, this is not about money. This is just about people subscribing to the channel and partaking in the community. I would love active people on the Discord. I would love active people in the comments. But at the same time, if they just want to be passive and watch the videos, and this is just a form of entertainment, sort of like, you know, television for them, cool. I'm okay with that. Like, I just want to be able to produce good content that people want to watch, and I think we're doing that. We just have to get it to those people. So if you know how to do that, let me know. I'm willing to try anything in the next 30 days to get that message out there to try and get those more subscribers. But we are in that situation now where we will fall out of the YouTube Partner Program, and I'm really hoping that that won't happen, because we have been a partner for so long, and because of all the things that frankly we're trying to do as a channel, and to be able to create and grow this community. So leave your comments down below if you want to do that. Certainly like this video, subscribe to the channel yourself if you haven't already subscribed, because this is a semi-desperation moment to keep at least some sort of status here. But then participate if you have the ability, if you have the time. Leave comments. I read all the comments, every single one of them, and I try and respond to most of them too. I can't always respond to every comment, but I really try and read them, and I take them to heart, and I take the suggestions and try and learn to make this thing better. If you've noticed any difference in the qualities of this video, I'm using OBS today instead of my normal mix, because I wanted to be sitting here in the pub. All of these beers are just random beers. I do not endorse them. Other beers are available, and the same thing with all the sports figures in the background. But I thought this was better than just looking at a green screen, and it's easier to do this than to try and figure out the other way. So we're using OBS today. Same type of setup though. If you don't know where to start, maybe this is the first video that you've seen because YouTube has thrown this off to you. I probably should have said something like this sooner than 12 minutes into the video, but check out the GeoGuessr if you like things like that. I do a lot of base exploration with Factorio. I'm playing the Binding of Isaac right now, but there are a lot of other things out there, and you don't have to watch it all. Find what you like, watch it, and if I'm stopped doing something that you really would like me to start doing again, let me know. It's all about the give or take, the community, the conversation, and connecting together in this little niche community that we're growing here. And I really appreciate it for everyone that has already subscribed, even all those people that are just lurking and watching a video here and there. I really appreciate all the eyeballs that you're throwing my way. If you could clean them first though, it's getting a little sticky and it's a little weird. But aside from that, I think everything is good. Thank you so much for everybody who is supporting this channel, and I hope that we can make this push to get to 1,000 subscribers in the next 30 days. That's our new goal. I'm going to try and focus on that, and anything you could do to help that, either by spreading the message or giving me ideas, will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching this and listening to me, and until next time, cheers.